Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get the makeup look that Carrie Underwood had at the CMAs this past week. I always think she looks so good, has flawless makeup and hair. So I thought I'd show you guys how to get this really nice brown and gray and taupe kind of smoky eye look that she had. And then she paired it with a nice nude lip and very light blush. So it's a great everyday look that you guys can do. So yeah, the first thing I did was prime my eyes, and I used my NYX eyeshadow base, and this is ESBO2, and it's the one that has the pearlescent finish to it. And the reason I used this is because the eyeshadows that we're going to be using have a little bit of frost to them, so it's just going to help that really pop and stand out. So the first thing I'm going to do is, for this look, I'm going to be using my Victoria's Secret Pro Makeup Kit. And this is the holiday palette. So the color I'm going to start with first, and using my CMA E55 brush, is I'm going to take this crease color right here, the first crease color. I'm going to pick some of that up, and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. And then I'm going to go back and pick up some more. But I'm only going to concentrate this towards the outer half of my eye, just to make that a little bit darker. I'm going to go back, and with this lid color, the second one down, and taking the same brush, I'm going to pick some of that up, and I'm going to apply this to the inner half, just to lighten it up a little bit. I'm going to be taking a NYX single eyeshadow, and this is in Trice, I believe. Here's the name of it. And it's just a nice crease color. And I'm going to be taking my Sigma E25 blending brush, and you're going to place this on the outer corner and work it up just a little bit into the crease. And then to give a little bit more definition right in the outer corner, I'm going to take my Sigma E30 pencil brush and pick up some of the brown. I'm going to place it just on the outer corner. Blend it out. Take it into the crease a little bit just to give a little bit more definition. Right. I'm going to take my Sephora single eyeshadow in City Fog, which is a really great gray for a smoky eye. And I'm just going to go back with that E25 brush, pick some of this up, and I'm just going to place this on the crease. Blend it inward. Now I'm going to go in with a highlighter shade, and she has more of like a silver type highlighter, so I'm going to be using my VS Eyeshadow in Stunner, and this is from the new Metallics collection. And just taking my Sigma E70 brush, I am going to place it right under my brow bone. Then going back with my E55 brush and my Victoria's Secret palette, I'm going to be picking up this lid color, and it's the third row in, fourth one down. I'm going to pick a little bit of that color up, and I'm going to place it right in the middle of the eye. Now this is a little bit lighter, has a little bit more shimmer to it, so it's really going to make the eye pop. And she definitely has some type of shimmer right in that area, because if you watch her performance or look at any of the pictures, you can see that there is a little bit of like a glistening effect on her eye. So we're just going to place that right in the middle. Make sure that it still blends into the other colors. Now I'm going to take a black eyeliner to line my top lid, and I'm going to be using my VS Pro eyeliner in Extreme Black. So once you line your eye with your pencil, now I usually recommend doing this with like a crayon type liner because it's easier to smudge. You're just going to place just a little, not a lot, just a little bit on the outer corner. Just kind of so it's more of like a softened gray. And then I'm going to take the smudger that's on the other end of this, and I'm just going to smudge it out. Just helps give more of a smoky effect. And then I'm also going to go over my liner, soften, kind of smoke it out a little bit. So it should look like that. And then she actually has a little bit of glitter on her eyes, and it's a silver glitter, so I'm going to be using my NYX Disco Ball glitter liner. And you do not want a lot of this because it's very subtle. So I'm gonna place it right over top of the black liner. So it looks like that. And what I'm going to do next is apply mascara to my upper lashes. So I'm just gonna curl them. Now 10 chances to 1 she is wearing fake eyelashes, but I'm creating more of a wearable everyday look. You can add false lashes if you'd like. The mascara I'm using is Hypno Star Mascara by Lancome. Now for the bottom lash line. So I'm first going to line my waterline with my black eyeliner. And then she actually does line her inner waterline as well. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with another VS Pro eyeliner, and this one is in Slate. And it's just a nice gray. So I'm going to line my lower line with this. Alright, and then I'm going to take the other end, which is a smudger, and I'm going to smudge this out. Because it's not, her lower lash line is not very harsh with liner, so I smudge out so it gives that effect. Now, what I do is I just take a Q-tip and I'll clean up any excess and kind of like form the line I want, because right in the inner corner isn't a very thick line. It kind of gets thicker as it goes out. So I'm just going to take away any excess color. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Sephora flat liner brush, and I am going to go back into my VS palette, and with the very first color that we used, the first crease color, I'm going to pick some of that up onto my brush, and I'm going to go over top of my liner. Now by doing this, it's going to soften the gray a little bit and make it more of like a taupey type gray. It's also going to allow you to smoke it out a little bit again, and it's also going to set the liner in place. So it should look like this once you're all done with that. And she does have mascara on her bottom lashes, so I'm going to go back with my mascara and apply some to my bottom lash line. And then the last thing for the eye is I'm going to take my Sigma E30 pencil brush again and my Stunner eyeshadow. And this is going to be your inner corner color. So now the whole eye is done, so I am going to take my Sephora concealer, and this is the Smoothing and Brightening Concealer in Medium 06. And I'm going to place it right under my eye. And then taking my Sigma F70 brush, I'm going to just make sure the concealer is in the spots that I want it to be. I'm just going to take a small contour brush and I'm just going to buff this out. To set it, I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. So now that the eyes are done, we're going to do our lips, and she has a really nice, pretty nude lip. So I'm going to take my Revlon lipstick in Soft Nude. And then her lip is also very glossy, so I'm going to take my Victoria's Secret Brilliant Lip Shine Extreme in Bare Maximum, which is a really pretty nude color. Okay, so now for Carrie's face. So she does have a little bit of blush and bronzer on, but it's barely noticeable. So what I did was I took my Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink, and I just applied the tiniest bit on my cheekbones. And then for bronzer, you want to use a really light matte bronzer. Sorry, I cannot talk today. So I just took the one from the VS Pro palette, and I just used the lightest bronzer in the palette. and you just want to apply a tiny bit right under your blush, and you really want to buff everything out. And then she also is wearing a highlighter, and it's mainly, her face is mainly highlighted in her T-zone area, so I used my Tarte in Angelic, and this does have a little bit of shimmer to it, and I just placed it on the cheekbones up to the temples, a little bit on the forehead, down the nose, just kind of off the side of my nose as well as my chin, just to brighten up that area a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty much Carrie Underwood's look from the CMAs. I hope you guys try this look out. It's definitely a wearable look since it's mainly like browns, taupes, and grays that she used. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye.
No good, girl, no good for you. You better get to getting